1.
Good morning. Today I shall be presenting on my Assessment 1 video presentation. My name is Young Jetman and my student ID is 1002K77812. Right, this is my Assessment 2 proposal. So my research topic shall be on leadership and communication. And the title that I have come up with for my research is to find out the communication practices among leaders and subordinates in a local restaurant. And this is my company background. The company that I've chosen is Deutsches Haus. It is located in Italian Jaya, and this company was set up in March 2011. And as of currently, they have one owner, one manager, and 6 staffs in the restaurant. The reason why I chose this company was that the headquarters is located in PJ, and in this outlet, the manager is always there, so it is easier to get information on the communication between the superior and the subordinates. And the objective of the study is to determine the style of leadership and its effectiveness in an organization, as well as to establish the direction of communication flow in the workplace. Besides that, I'm also going to determine the channels used for the communication in the workplace, and I'm also going to find out the content communicated in the workplace, such as whether it's formal or informal content, and as well as to find out the effectiveness of the communication carried out. Right, so the literature reviews that I have picked up, I picked out 4 literature reviews, one of which is by Fairhurst, where it is a discursive leadership, a communication alternative to leadership psychology. And in this article, it presents a concept of leadership where it can be used to define the leadership styles used in the organization. My next literature review is by Fairhurst and Grant. And the title of the journal article is The Social Construction of Leadership, a Sailing Guide. And in this article, there are various leadership theories which can be used to explain how effective a certain type of leadership is in a company. And my third literature review is by xvid. This literature reviews the title of this literature review is called Parsing the Influential Treatment in the Language of Complexity, Uncovering the Systematic Mechanisms of Leadership Influence. And through this article, I am able to pick up points that can help me in my research by explaining the effectiveness of communication and how it works with leadership. And lastly, my last literature review, which is by Wodak and Kwan and Clark. The title of this literature review is called Getting People on Board, a Discursive Leadership for Consensus Building in Team Meetings. This article explains how leadership works. So it can be used in the research paper to explain how leadership comes about and how leadership is used in companies to help communication. Right, so these are my 5 research questions that I have chosen to use in my research. So basically I will be looking at the different channels that is used by the leader and how the leader uses the channels to communicate with his or her subordinates. Next, I'll also find out what is the direction of communication among the leader and subordinates, whether it is from the top to the bottom or from the bottom to the top. Third, I will also be looking at the communication style, which is used by the leaders to address the subordinates. And I'll also be looking at the content exchange in communication between the leader and the subordinate during work. Such as whether it's formal content or is it work related or informal kind of thing. And lastly, I'll also be looking at how effective the communication is between a leader and a subordinate using the certain style. Right. Next, my method. I will be using the qualitative method, which will determine the why and the how of how the leadership works kind of thing. And the method I'll be using is observation. Why am I using this? I am using this because I feel that more information will be obtained through observing from the sideline, and I can observe their verbal, their non-verbal motions, and as well as observe how they talk between each other. And for the observation, I will be spending 2 weeks. And in each week, I will be spending 3 to 4 days, and then in 3 to 4 days each day, I will be spending about 4 hours in the restaurant observing all the people. Lastly, my assessment tree proposal. For my assessment tree, I will be using, this will be a compilation of the summaries of lectures and tutorials, and readings and activities and presentations that we do in our class. And I will be using the topical format, whereby I will be covering the learning outcomes through topic. And I will be using the magazine format to display all my learning outcomes. And then last but not least, my essay, I will be choosing topic 2. And the process that I'll be using to apply will be organization diversity. Thank you very much.